towards us.
Hello everyone and welcome to Daily Media. In this new video...
And if you enjoy this video, go check out the original channel. I will link them down below.
I'm kind of curious. This is a great comparison because UK is
They're both
historically known to have the best military.
I think India's military is rated higher.
I think it's bigger, but do they have the same equipment?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
We compare the military might of the Indian Armed Forces, currently ranked 4th globally, and the British Army, who rank 8th. Who do you think is more prepared?
Prepared? Oh, I have no idea. That's a great question. I'm talking to the guy like...
Yeah. Are you asking me? Total
Okay.
population, 1,296,000,000 and then 65 million. I mean, that's a huge difference.
Well, of course.
That's a massive difference.
But that doesn't mean anything to me. Available manpower, 622,000 or a million.
It's all about the weapons.
Half a billion.
So 15
Wait a
times.
minute. Go back.
That says it's got 15 times more personnel.
That's the United States Marines. That's
But
funny.
it's showing that India has 15 times the amount of personnel. It's all about the weapons, though. Tank strength. Oh, they've got a lot of tanks.
But it again, it's all about... Pause it real quick.
See, armored fighting vehicles.
It's all about... I mean, I think they did the comparison with China.
Mm-hmm.
And they were comparing like truly the different... Or maybe it was Russia. And it had to do with the newness...
Right.
And the quality of the actual tank. Like, I think they were... No, it was talking about Ukraine versus Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about how...
both have outdated...
Very outdated
Except for what
stuff.
we've sent.
Yeah.
And other countries, obviously.
But, I mean, we all thought that Russia was like this super duper power, and they're getting ass handed to
Well, they've
them.
got stuff back from, I mean, the last World War that they're using.
Yeah, but that's crazy because
Right.
they're considered a superpower. They're considered one of the biggest superpowers in the world, probably top 4.
Yeah. Well, that's
And they're getting their asses handed to them from Ukraine, which is awesome.
yeah, so badass. Zelensky.
We got you back,
We
bro.
got you. Emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, I would go if I didn't have a family.
Oh, artillery. There's a lot more weapons. A lot more weapons.
Is India part of the not the UN? Yeah, the UN.
Damn. India's legit got a lot more weapons.
But the British buy fund a lot of stuff with us.
Oh, no doubt.
So I
No doubt the UK probably has more updated equipment.
right, but they have a ton of shit. Yeah, for sure. India has. If we're talking manpower, there's just no compare. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, if we're talking manpower, India and China just destroyed the entire world. No
Right.
question to ask.
Yeah. We can all train together.
It's just trend. And it's funny. I think they're very much allies at this point.
A lot more attack helicopters.
See, that's what's interesting right there. The naval strength. The British used to have the strongest navy in for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And I think truly what happened was after World War II is when the U.S. started spending serious amounts.
Right.
Before that, we were probably top 10.
Yeah.
But then we just started putting so much money into it. It's just stupid. Frigates. It's a fun word.
Destroyers.
You sunk my battleship.
No Corvettes in the UK.
They're American. Americans are like...
Damn.
Really?
So
But the problem is, so based off of these numbers, that means that
India is consuming more than they're producing.
exactly, and they are, and
But I mean, obviously, the UK is also producing less than they're consuming, but not by as much.
right, but they're also not having to fuel as much.
Right.
That's crazy. That's a lot
Yeah.
bigger.
That's a lot of airports. Defense budgets, not a huge difference.
See, and that goes back to what I was saying. That
Right.
means they're spending more on higher end stuff.
External debt. Damn.
Nothing compared to us. Hey Google,
No.
what is the U.S.'s debt?
According to fiscal data, over the past 100 years, the U.S. federal debt has increased from $328.4
$28.4
in 1921 to $28.4 trillion in
28.4 hundred.
So they've got 8 trillion.
Oh, those are 100,000.
This is trillion.
Yeah, that's trillion.
And they've only got 501 million.
Billion.
Or billion, yeah. Trillion. Son of a
And we're in
gun.
the 20s.
They're
No,
yeah,
we're
but-
stupid. I mean, we spend so much money on our military, but we're 20-something trillion dollars
Yeah.
in debt. Logic.
India's got a lot of gold.
I did not know that.
That's a lot of news.
That's interesting.
Part of NATO, UK, yes. India, no.
As we make a military
Oh, so that's a huge factor.
Yes. Yeah.
So
no, that,
so I didn't know India was not part of the UN.
you didn't?
No, I didn't.
No, they're not a part of NATO. They might.
Or NATO, not the UN, obviously. Why am I saying UN? I mean the NATO, because that's a huge factor.
Right.
Because if they were to go to war with, let's say they were to go to war with each other, then I believe India might have countries like China or China and Russia and those kind of countries, whereas
Well, they'd have to pick a side. I think they're neutral.
I don't think historically they have been.
I think like with the Russia-Ukraine war, I think they're neutral.
Which is bad
Right.
because even
Well, they're probably looking at it from an oil standpoint.
what's the country that used to be neutral? Literally, even during World War II, is it Finland? I think it's Finland. It's one of the Scandinavian countries that they even during World War II they went neutral, but during this conflict with Russia and Ukraine,
Well,
They
two
pick a
countries.
side.
Two countries have requested to enter into NATO.
yeah, including not including Ukraine.
Right.
That would be
But
Finland.
those two
and
were
they're
approved.
Scandinavian, both of them, I believe.
Was it Finland?
One of them is Finland, and one of them is I can't even think of. But
Your
yes,
headphones are still on.
Huh?
Your headphones are still on.
I don't know. But